Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Red RPG Relaxation, playing Breath of Fire once again. And wow, we had another issue last time where my game audio did not record. So, again, another great session of about 40 minutes of me talking and going on through with none of the audio underneath. So, yeah, a little bit of a rough time. Last time, we went on through and some strange force is keeping me here. We defeated the big boss, the super annoying gremlin battle, which I consider one of the worst and most frustrating battles in RPG history. We triumphed and popped on through. A village was destroyed. Are you here to cut trees? If so, I'll cast a spell on you too. Well, let's actually finish the recap before we get into everything. So, we fought the general. We saved the townspeople. We got the ring. We did all these things, but yes, we ended up losing the village across the river, which is a terrible, terrible tragedy because the rent in their inn was 1 gold less than the other town. So, a terrible, terrible tragedy. This time, we are moving down into the area of the game where I have mentioned a couple of times I had to call the Nintendo hotline for. So, the Nintendo power line, racking up some charges, spending real money of my grandparents to figure out how to get more in-game money for Breath of Fire to try and get to a point that we could continue in the game. So that knowledge is not going to go to waste. We are going to pop on through and use that knowledge to try and get through this as quickly and smoothly as we can. What that money bought us is knowledge. And that knowledge is going to be what helps you relax, knowing that you are in good hands and that we are going to fly through this part of the game, which again can be a little annoying if you are not prepared ahead of time. But between you and I, there's nothing to worry about. We are going to have some fun, play through, and just be able to relax for a little while. No danger here today. But yes, I did lose another 40 minutes of playthrough because have me talking and talking and no game audio underneath, and I just don't think that's going to be very fun to listen to. Just it's not really a thing. I think down here, yeah, it's just some rocks. It's annoying that the flies are faster than our party, so they always get to go first. But yeah, down there are some rocks which will impede our progress. It's as we all know in JRPGs, there's just no way to get by a few rocks. Being a great hero as we are, it is just impossible. But that is just par for the course. Okay, well, that's vexing as our heroes doze off, leaving only Nina to drop a key on these folks. now we're throwing in the curses too. That is never a fun time. At least now we've got one down. Okay, yeah. For all the trouble that those guys give, they do not give you very much experience. Now, knocking on wood as I say this, but the first time I went through this cave, just had a lot more issues with random encounters. Much, much more so in the next area that we're going to. But thankfully not too bad this time. We are gonna go on through to this town with the port. But not after we get 3 big experience from the slime. Because this is a peaceful land with low-level monsters. And they show that, oh, 4 experience. That means one of our characters gets 2. Yeah, just rock out on the music for a moment. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. The streets are literally paved with gold. Even the grass outside is sparkling. Halt, intruder. I'm placing you under arrest. Oh man, that's profiling. No one steals our treasure. You could think about that in jail. All guards, huh? I guess so. Well, no way around or through that. Yeah, who are you? How did you end up here? Yeah, we had the crime of entering the town while being poor. Would you like for me to help you? Yes, please. Okay, I'll let you out. He's not going out. He's just gonna chill and get a nap in. And you know what? Respect. Could leave any time he wanted, but that is not the life. Okay, just sliding right on through the guard station there, back into our glittering town, trying to avoid the guards, and we will wander over to the docks, see if we can just get out of here onto the next town quickly. Oh, only one ship. The rich man Ross owns this ship. Okay. Well, it seems we are gonna have to find Ross, our boy, and see if we can finagle a boat ride out of him. But first, let's pop on in, see if we've got some items. Now down there you can see the G bar, gold bar, 65,000. We have 24,000, so sizable gap between our funds and that, so yeah, hopefully we won't need to buy that at any point. But we are going to buy a vitamin, we are going to buy a pouch, or vitamin. The use of this item is pretty obvious. Well, excuse me, game. It's just what the name suggests. Well, the name suggests that you ran out of characters, and so you didn't put an I in there. The pouch is secured by a string. Yeah, it is. What can I do for you? Alright, weapon shop. We're still not going to buy a new weapon for Nina just yet, because we are not yet to the point where it's really going to be an upgrade over the key, but we're getting towards there. I know we were just talking about needing to save up money, but still kind of important to Keep our heroes in gear. So we are grabbing some mail. Buy one more. We don't want to sell the thief cloak. That drops our magic. Drops our action. And it's just worse across the board. Perhaps I made a mistake? We'll see. Would not be the first time. Everything is made of gold in this town. All gold! Ha ha! Hee hee! Had steady business lately. Well, that's good. People will always pay for their drinks. I've got a here's the hiccups. Could you bring me some vitamins? Thank you. That did the job. Please take this. Alright, 5,000. So that'll undo some of our shopping spree. What are we at now? 13. Long, long ways to go. You can see that there is something behind this chest through there, but now our old man has wandered down and clearly in the way. There we go. Thank you for that. We've got business to attend to. There once was a kingdom of skilled thieves who had mysterious powers. It was destroyed by the dark dragons. Well, they are the reason we cannot have nice things. Life 2. There we go. Important little thing. Not something that's going to break the game if you miss it, but, you know. Why not grab it? Even the dragon temple is sparkling in this city. We'll tell them our story so that we can warp back here if needed. And it will be needed. This is Aurea. You can catch a boat to Scandi. Okay, that's good to know. Some people have the ability to join with others and transform. There's nothing that can't be bought, even peace. Ooh. That is quite a phrase. Now, these are the most normal people in any JRPG. What are you doing in my house? That is the correct answer when somebody just barges into your house and starts taking all of your stuff. Just asking them, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? I mean, they're still not going to stop us from taking their stuff, but at least they're questioning it. Like, huh? Slowly, the JRPG becomes self-aware. Could be. White antler. That is going to be something nice to keep in tow because hunting white deer is not a lot of fun. Pretty much impossible for Bo, our boy. There are many skilled thieves in Bleak. Now, how skilled could they be if you still have this city made entirely of gold? You take 5. Oh, I guess if they throw everyone in jail who comes in. Alright, we got a strength potion, we got a vigor potion. We are gonna be boosting some stats, and yeah, that's gonna boost our wallet a little bit. 2,000 gold. Marble 1. I think, again, that there is a Marble 2 in this game. I do not know why Marble 3 is the first one that you get, or even why they're named the same thing when they do very different things. I assume that in Japanese it means something else. My son left for the forest and hasn't returned. A fairy has cast a spell on my son? Please help him. I mean, give it a shot. I am going to take your acorn, as well as your smart ring, or smart RG. Take it life. Antidote. Beautiful. And popping on down and through. Getting some gold. Ransacking each of these places through here. A luck potion. Alright. I wonder what this chest will have. Thief! Thief! Help! Stop. You're under arrest. Oh, this is a different lock. You won't be able to break it. Okay, now we actually have done something worthy of being put into jail for. Despite the fact that we stole from literally everybody's house in every part of the game so far, now it's a crime. You want? Why did you wake me up? You'd like for me to help you? Yeah, that's why I woke you. Okay, I'll let you out. Okay. Still don't want to come with us? No. Sleeping in a city made of gold is far better than breaking locks. We are going right back into that house, but now we're going upstairs, where they will not see us steal their stuff. So I'm going to take your cure. I'm going to take your marble 3. There we go. That is something that we need. Got 7 marble 3s. The woman with you. Let me speak to her. Oh no. Well, if this was Dragon Quest, that old guy was definitely going to make some sort of inappropriate request. But this is Breath of Fire. I think we'll be okay. Healer, won't you please fix my aching back? Yeah, we can do that. Pat a pat, pat a pat. Pat a pat, pat a pat. I feel years younger, thanks. Keep 20,000. There's one of the nice little things. I did figure that one out. I didn't need the Nintendo Power Line to tell me about that one, but yeah, that is a nice little boost to our coin purse there. What to the tower that holds the light key? You must go through the safe. Darkness never falls on our town. We owe it to the light key. Goodness. So, a land on which the sun never sets. That's not actually a great thing. Like, there's some movies about how that's not actually ideal. Go full midsummer. Hey, want my ship? If you help me, you can borrow it. Okay. Do you also want a back rub? My daughter is locked in the safe. Please save her. Okay, well, we have not been able to get that guy in the guardhouse to come with us. Safe's down here, daughter's up there. Couple of locked gates. We'll help ourselves to his stuff as well. Because why not? Here, G Tiara. That G Tiara is nice because when you look at it, you just think, oh, we'll quickly compare. We are going to give Nina the smart ring. Get her intelligence and magic up a little bit, but gold tiara, great. Defense goes way down. Action goes way down. Magic goes down too. It's not good. Oh no. So you end up thinking, oh, well, that's a bit of a dud of an item. Except the G stands for gold. So you can go and sell it for a large amount of money. One of those pro tips that we talked about. Take your 2,000 gold. And again, the game just does not tell you a lot of the stuff that you would really want to know on some of these things, but okay, let's have a look. We've got a decent amount of money, more than halfway to a G bar, if we would ever need one of those. Got to get out of the town to use warp, but we will help that lady's son out of the tight spot. Accidentally warping back to the first city. I did that the first time I played this through and used warp again too, so okay, at least that part's consistent. A little consistent lore helping me from being confused. Oh man, we've been gone a while, they haven't done anything. Only these items remain. Do you need anything? Let's buy a couple of marble threes. And as long as we're here, we can sleep for free. Must be tired. Take a break. We'll stay here. Come back if you need a rest. We will. Alright, so now back out. Rather than walk through the entire world again, we're just gonna warp to Tantar. Warriors, our fate is in your hands. Sarah will tell you the story. This is a story all about how. Popping on through. We should put Bo back in front of the party. Yeah, good job, Nina. Totally earned those 4 experience points. Getting a lot of encounters with really low value monsters. That's okay. At least you'll give us something. Monster Hunt Antidote. Oh, I forgot to check if that new bow that Bo has is actually gonna let us throw a shield on. No. No luck. Okay. Now this is what annoyed me the first time when we were playing on through, just going through the next cave, just being absolutely swarmed by these unfortunately named fellows. Names that will be charitable and say that Japanese localizers would not have known that people didn't really want you to say in 1990, 1993, sure, or something like that. Some strange force is keeping me here. Oh, your mother's worried about you, so shove off. Oh wait, the fairies over there said that they put a spell on somebody. So let's pop on through, see if we can get them to take care of business a little bit. I'll save him if you make him stop logging, okay? I don't know. We don't want to impugn on his free will. He'll keep moving until he drops. Oh, seems like that was the wrong choice. I'll save him if you make him stop logging, okay? Sure. I'll forgive that foolish human. You don't want to cut trees too, do you? Of course not. Go find him. I'll meet you there. Bo doesn't answer about cutting down trees because he doesn't care about trees. He just walks right through them. And of course, our hero doesn't answer about cutting down trees because he already did cut down one. Fortunately, our saw broke, so the fairies don't have to know of our guilt. Oh man, a little light on the strikes to take down that guy. Help, please remove this spell. You cut trees that took hundreds of years to grow. Think twice before you do that again. Whew, I promise to protect nature from now on. There you go. That's all we need to save the world. Just make people run in place and then spin for hours and hours and hours, days on end. And then they'll protect nature. Okay. I mean, that seems like a reasonable enough prospect, so let's pop on through. Let's head back to Oria. Tell that moon that we saved the day. Warrior course, our fate is in your hands. Because I don't want to risk having to go all the way through the next cave and everything again when I'm not entirely 100% sure that the audio is being recorded properly. We will call it once we've done this. Thank you for saving my son. This isn't much, but I want you to have it. You 20,000. And just no concept of money. This isn't much. Just 20,000. I wanted to make money by selling wood to the Dark Dragons for their ships. Wow. You suck. I wish that we hadn't saved you. That's capitalism for you. Okay, we are popping on down. And as I said, we are going to be moving on through towards Bleak, the city of thieves, to try and get someone out of that vault. But before we do that, I'm going to call this one here. Thank you so much for watching, my friends, and I hope that it was a good and fun time. We're going to get through a little bit more next time. If it recorded properly, I'll record the next one quite quickly. But either way, I appreciate you being here, sticking through. I know that if you've watched this far, you're probably a friend of mine who's looking to do me a favor. If not, you just tumbled upon this video randomly and watched all the way through, then you've done what you need to be a friend of mine. So either way, I appreciate it, my friend. Take care. Have a very good day.